In a distant mountain village, nestled amidst lush greenery and tranquil surroundings, there lived a young monk named Koji. Koji was a dedicated and sincere practitioner of Zen Buddhism, seeking to attain enlightenment and inner peace. Yet, despite his unwavering devotion, he found himself constantly wrestling with feelings of loneliness. The monastery where Koji resided was a place of spiritual growth and contemplation, and while he appreciated the companionship of his fellow monks, he couldn't shake off the persistent sense of isolation that weighed upon his heart. Each night, as he gazed up at the vast expanse of stars in the dark sky, he couldn't help but feel the vastness of the universe, as if it echoed the vast emptiness within him. One evening, while sitting in meditation, Koji confided his feelings to the wise old master, Zenzo. "Master," he said, "I find myself overwhelmed by a profound sense of loneliness. No matter how hard I try to find peace within, it seems elusive. Is there a way to free myself from this burden?" Zenzo, with his gentle smile and keen understanding, looked deeply into Koji's eyes. "Ah, my young friend," he said softly, "loneliness is a visitor that everyone must entertain at some point in their lives. But do not fear it or try to push it away. Embrace it as you would a dear friend, for it has much to teach you." Perplexed, Koji asked, "Teach me, master? What could loneliness possibly teach me?" Zenzo replied, "In embracing loneliness, you will come to understand the nature of freedom. Loneliness is like a vast desert, seemingly barren and desolate, but if you explore its vastness with an open heart, you will find hidden oases of insight and self-discovery." Koji listened intently, eager to comprehend the wisdom his master was imparting. Zenzo continued, "Freedom lies not in escaping loneliness, but in realizing that it is an integral part of the human experience. The vastness you feel within mirrors the vastness of the universe. Embracing loneliness allows you to confront yourself, your fears, and desires without distraction. It is in this emptiness that you can truly understand the nature of your being." Feeling somewhat enlightened yet still uncertain, Koji ventured out alone into the wilderness surrounding the monastery. The journey was arduous, and as he walked, he observed the world around him, the solitary trees standing tall, the quiet streams flowing effortlessly, and the wind dancing through the grass. As the days turned into nights, Koji began to find solace in solitude. He embraced the quietude and learned to listen to the whispering echoes of his own heart. He sat beneath 1,000 stars, contemplating the vastness of the cosmos and the immensity of his soul. The loneliness he once feared started to dissolve, replaced by a sense of profound interconnectedness with everything around him. One morning, as the sun gently peeked over the horizon, Koji had an epiphany. He realized that loneliness was not a burden, but a gift. It was the canvas on which he could paint the tapestry of his inner self, free from external influences and attachments. In loneliness, he found the freedom to be authentically himself, unencumbered by the judgments of others. Koji returned to the monastery with a newfound sense of purpose and joy. He shared his experiences with Zenzo, expressing his gratitude for the wisdom bestowed upon him. Zenzo smiled and patted Koji on the shoulder. "My dear Koji," Zenzo said, "you have discovered the secret of loneliness and freedom. They are not opposing forces, but two sides of the same coin. Embrace solitude, and you will find the courage to be free from the chains that bind you. Remember, freedom is not found in escaping the world, but in embracing it fully, just as it is. From that day on, Koji continued his practice with a heart full of gratitude. He no longer saw loneliness as a burden, but as a guide on his path to enlightenment. And as he walked through the world with newfound freedom, he radiated a sense of inner peace that inspired all who crossed his path, reminding them of the beauty that lies within loneliness and the liberation it brings to the soul.